Hello and welcome to this video. I'm really excited to talk all about attraction marketing in this video because I know that it is a lead generation strategy that is taught quite frequently in the coaching world, and just the time it takes to deploy this strategy, to build it up, and really what kind of timeline you should be looking at if you are looking to use this strategy. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. So attraction marketing is a type of lead gen that takes time to build. So if you don't know what it is, it's when you are posting to social media primarily, or maybe you're doing some outward marketing, some in-person marketing. But basically, you want people to come to you and ask you, like, hey, how do I get involved in your program or service? Or how do I buy your thing? Versus you actively going to other people. So things that aren't attraction marketing is like cold email, finding people who already are asking for what you are serving, stuff like that. Attraction marketing is really like you're just sitting there and people are coming to you. So a lot of people that I have found have misconceptions about how quickly attraction marketing works. So when I first started my business, I thought that, one or two posts on Instagram and people would suddenly be in the DMs asking how to work with me. And while this can happen if you already have like a really nurtured audience in your niche, a lot of times people rely on this strategy specifically, and it takes time. It really takes time for your audience to know you, trust you, learn more about your product or service. So it does take time to build that. And in this presentation, I just want to discuss the realities of building attraction marketing and provide you tips for success. So as you're getting into it, you know what to expect. So some misconceptions about attraction marketing. One, advice from successful entrepreneurs with established businesses can be misleading for beginners. So one of the things I've seen a lot in the coaching industry in particular is people who've already made 6-7 figures in business saying like attraction marketing should be the only way that you market your business. And while I do think that this is the strategy that actually gets you to that point, I don't think it is necessarily super realistic in those beginning stages. And let me tell you why. So I think that when you're starting a business, you should start building your attraction marketing. You should start posting to social media, gaining kind of that following as well as that know, like, and trust factor. And I think that this takes anywhere from like 6 months to a year to a couple years to really build. And I think people who already have the success, they're able to kind of sit back. Not that they're sitting back. I think that they're still doing a lot to create their success, but they're able to post and people are coming to them because they have that reputation built up. Where when you're first starting, you kind of have to go out there and seek out opportunities and find people to work with. And I don't think it's as simple as this is the only way forward. In a lot of my other videos, I discuss kind of some things to do if you're first starting, like where to get those initial clients, where to get maybe those first 5 clients or replace your income. And I think in those stages, you haven't built up the attraction marketing yet, but I think you should be building it in the background. Now, the second misconception is posting something on social media doesn't instantly generate interest. So again, after listening to kind of these coaches and whatnot, I thought that, okay, like when you're ready to launch, you just post on social media and that's how the clients will come. And while some people may start to message you and you might get some interest, if you don't have like that following built up already, you are going to kind of have to search for people initially and kind of get the word out there, show your expertise, maybe even do a few projects for a discounted rate or for an exchange. And that's kind of my opinion there. And it takes months or even years to create a system that attracts a large audience. So currently, I do done for you lead generation, and most of the clients I work with do have people coming to them asking how they can work together. And this has been built over a couple years of posting content, over building relationships, having some case studies, having testimonials. And this isn't to discourage you from attraction marketing, because I do think that as your business is growing, it is really powerful to not have to focus so much on that outreach. But I think it's in those first stages of business, I wouldn't rely on this alone to generate all of the clients and income that you need. Okay, so recommendations for building attraction marketing. So I would say start this as soon as possible. You could even start this before you've started your business, and commit to consistent posting for at least a year. So I would say whatever that looks like for you, that could be 3 times a week, that could be 5 days a week, that could be every day, that can be once a week. But I would say commit to it for at least a year before you have any sort of judgment over if it's working or not, because it does take a little while to build up that momentum, build up that consistency, and build up your audience. And build a community and provide valuable expertise. So this isn't about like, oh, I'm going to get on Instagram and get 10,000 followers and that's how I know I've made it. What I think is more powerful than that is having a few hundred people that really value your work and value your opinion, and really just want to know what you're up to, want to be in your presence and consuming your content. And, they can see that you're providing that valuable expertise that they need in their business or life or whatever kind of transformation you're providing. Alongside of this, I would also explore other methods to grow your business alongside building your brand. So like I said, if you're first getting started, I would also have some sort of other marketing strategy, whether this be reaching out to people who may need your service, joining some communities, asking for referrals from people, doing some sort of campaign, ads, email marketing, something like that, because I think those in tandem will really help you gain the confidence in attraction marketing. And you'll see over time, more and more people will be attracted to what you're doing. More and more people will be asking about your service, and you can kind of gauge when the attraction marketing is solid enough to rely on that fully. All right, continuously learn and adapt to industry trends. So as you can see, algorithms change in Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all of the above. And so I would say consistently learn about these platforms. I would choose 1 to 2, honestly, to be a real expert at and just really go deep. Each of these platforms have a learning section in it. I would definitely familiarize yourself with those, see what's working, see other people who are successful on the platform and see what they're doing as well, and try and implement that into your strategy. And definitely avoid comparing yourself to others and focus on your own journey. So it could be really easy to say, oh, well, this person went viral on their first reel. But I think it's all about just honoring your journey and staying focused on what you've committed to and just seeing that out. Sometimes it takes longer for some people than others on social media. And sometimes it's a quick journey. So it really is unique to everybody. And some final thoughts. Building attraction marketing is a gradual process. So again, one thing that I've seen that I've done personally is kind of go in spurts. So it's oh, I'll post a lot and then I'll not see it working and then ghost for a little bit and then post a lot. I would say just keep consistent over a long period of time and see what happens for you. Remember that successful individuals also went through the exact stage that you're at, no matter where you're at while you're watching this video. If you're just starting attraction marketing, if you're a couple months in, if you're a year in, everyone who has built their communities has started or been where you're at. So definitely keep going. And your unique path will lead to success. So stay dedicated to your goals and commitments, and you will get there. And attraction marketing, like I said, I think it's a really, really great strategy. And over a long period of time, you'll definitely see its rewards, and it will make marketing your business so much easier and gaining clientele so much easier as well. So I hope you liked this video. I would love to ask what tips you would share with others going through this stage if you already have a successful business with attraction marketing, or if you're in the building your attraction marketing stage, what kind of questions do you have? What do you feel like you're going through at the moment? So thanks so much for watching, and let me know in the comments how you found this and what kind of platform you're building your attraction marketing system on. Thank you, and see you in the next video.